to get awarded for
Producer of the Year.
Producer of the Year.
BezaleelIsrael. And graphic design.
And graphic design. Ooh.
He's multimedia. That's his trade.
That's wonderful. And then you got
R&B Artist of the Year.
R&B Artist of the Year. And y'all can hear why. If you're tuned in and you're also listening, then you can hear this amazing music. Like, the quality of the music is impeccable. The production is off the charts, and we're picky as all get out.
Wow.
We are sticklers. Like, the song could be a good song, but if the production's whack, it can't play. You know, and that's just what it is.
Thank you.
And it's loud enough?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Because, you know, it's always about being competitive with the loudness and stuff, so, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for the compliments. That's so encouraging.
Yeah.
Like, you don't understand, we're on an island doing this music. Like, no one sees it, no one hears it until we like, oh, let's put it out. You know? No inputs from nobody. No one, oh, hey, you should do this. None of that.
That's how most of the artists that we deal with, that's how they are too. Like, you don't know until they pop it out.
Right.
Some of our friends will let us know they're working on stuff so they can get us ready to get them on schedule to come in so we can talk about it on air and then play some of the music. So in the future, keep that in mind too. We can break music live whenever you have music that you want broke. We are here for that.
Oh, yeah. Sounds great.
And you guys are in already. You guys are Urban Sweet Family already. You guys are in the folders.
Let's go.
I was explaining that the music, when it gets input here, it goes into our folder and then it goes into the station's folder so that the other DJs can pull the music and play it on their shows too.
Nice. So we're in the system.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
We made it, baby.
Oh, we made it.
We made it. We're in college radio.
Yeah, no, college radios. Do you have the directory yet? The college radio directory?
Yes, we have one.
Good.
I just haven't cracked
Yeah.
it open. But
We're going to get on it, though. We're going to knock on every door we
We're
can.
gonna knock on every
Yeah, yeah. I mean, just send them the service
door. I
pack.
love this.
Just send out the service pack. It's so simple.
Right.
And just do it, because the more people that are spinning you, and every college radio station you send your music to is going to spin you.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I grew up, I went to college, so I remember how it was. And I used to go to a college radio station in my college. And so, yeah, it's really where you get your start. Like, if you're really starting out, it's college radio. I think for us, it's just been really, we've been in a refinement of the production. So I think this last album is it's like a final, you know, like a thesis of like our workflow, our production, our everything. So now it's like, okay, we got it down packed. Now we just got to hammer out the records we have on, you know, on the waiting list, you know?
Yeah.
Because I've been real big about the production. Like, I really want to get it to the point where it sounds like it's being done by people in the industry. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And that's what you do sound like.
So that means
That's
we
what
getting
you
there.
sound like.
Aww.
All
That's
praises.
so
Thank you
good
so
to
much.
hear. Y'all 20 years in this, so it's special to hear from
That's
y'all.
heavy coming from y'all.
Yeah.
Right? Especially how meticulous you have to be with radio.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
If not, it's like, why'd you play that? You're degrading our quality.
Yes, and we have to look at that too. And like, this is his baby. Like, he started this. I'm just the sidekick. I just hang out with him. This is his baby. And like, I can send him music to listen to see if he wants it, but I cannot go to him and say, hey, play this one just because that's my friend. I won't do it because I respect what he does too much, and he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it, because if it's trash, it's trash. It is not, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that's special though. That's special.
OG Dev Mag, what's up? Thank you for jumping on the IG Live again. It's good to see you in here. J.E. Tattooer, how are you? Verse Jones, what's up?
39 seconds.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Crazy Underground, what's up, fam? I hope you had a busy and wonderful weekend. I saw there were lots of events. You should have been the king of paparazzi all weekend.
You're on here? Sign on. Go on Facebook. I'm on Instagram.
Okay, we're getting ready to go live and start
If you
the
are ready,
interview.
we're about to get started.
Yes.
Here we go. KSYM, San Antonio College Radio. This is the Urban Suite, D Major, Sherril Metal, and joining us in studio right now, we have the wonderful Zemira Israel. How are you?
I'm so good,
Oh.
D Major.
There we go.
Oh, I'm so good, D Major. Thank you so much for having me, you and your lovely wife. We appreciate it. My husband, Bezaleel.
Yes.
Thank you.
And how are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm good. Thank you very much. Just fiddling with the live stuff right here, trying to make sure we're all right.
No
I actually
problem.
had the mic set up wrong. I just figured it out.
Oh, that's all right. That's all
But
right.
thank you for having us.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Can I also say thank you for bringing your son as well? Hopefully he's having a good experience with this as well.
Oh yeah, he's on his phone.
This is definitely
He's
his
watching
first.
online. He's
No,
watching
no,
over
we
social
love
media.
that. We encourage the whole family to come out
Yeah.
because it's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a big
It's a
deal.
family experience, yeah.
Yeah.
Same with our kids. Same thing. So thank you for reaching out to us for allowing us to play your music.
Of course.
Let's get into your journey into music. How did you get started?
Okay, so definitely around 1996. I was an 88 baby.
Mm-hmm.
So my dad, he heard me play Mary Had a Little Lamb on this little keyboard he got me for my birthday. And he came in the room and said, "Who taught you how to play that?" And I said, "Nobody. I just sounded it out on the keys." And from then on, he took me to piano lessons, did the piano recitals, and from then on, I started writing music and lyrics to the piano. And that's where it started on my tape player. I was telling Sherril earlier, he had a double-decker tape player.
Okay.
And so I would get blank tapes from him. And because he was also a radio DJ in Haiti.
Really?
Yes, I was born in Haiti. So
Okay.
he was a big DJ back then over there. And so he had a double-decker, and he gave me blank tapes. And I would just switch them and do my harmonies and keep switching it and dubbing it and making my music like that. So that's how it started. And
That's so neat.
Wow. And literally just starting off by ear, just
Yes.
tapping on. Wow.
Yes, sir.
That's good. So, not everyone has that skill. Not everyone has that skill.
I
Now,
recognize that. I recognize that, yeah. It's a special gift. I thank God all the time for it.
How was your dad being a radio DJ? How did that have an influence on you?
Well, I was a baby, and probably before I was born, he was doing that. So he got an opportunity in America, and that's when I came with him at 1 year old to stay in America with my grandparents, his mom and dad. And he stopped the DJing once he got to America. He started doing like engineering, like computer engineering, stuff like that. But he did drop his own EP, bilingual, like Haitian and English songs,
wow.
cover songs. He did that. So he's definitely a big influence on me. Like he would have his records, like stacks of records in his little man cave, and he would always bring me unreleased music because he used to do computer engineering for, I think, Universal Studios, somewhere like that.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So I remember Tamar Braxton came out with one song. I forgot how it goes, but he brought that home one time, and I just fell in love. I know she's crazy, but I love her sound. So yeah, it's just special. Like he's an influence for sure.
Wow.
I can hear that. Tamar influencing your sound a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit.
definitely. Mm-hmm.
Now you mention it.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of yourself, Bezaleel, how did you get into music yourself? What started your journey?
Well, for me, I I'm an artist by trade, like a graffiti artist coming
Okay.
up when I was a kid. And being in that design realm in New York, it kept me in recording studios, working with, recording artists on their album covers or, something with clothing or something. So I loved the music. My mom was a very eclectic music listener. She listened to Motown. She listened to, Tito Puente. So it was very like Harlem and Spanish Harlem music all the time in my house.
Yeah.
You could say, right? So I started dabbing in Fruity Loops when they came out as like a hobby. Just something to do on the side after I'm done working on designs and stuff. But when I met Zemira, she had told me she does music, and I was like, oh, I don't know, I make beats as a hobby. So I sent her my SoundCloud.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, the next day she sends me a track with lyrics on it, song, everything done. Like a hook, verse, chorus, bridge, all that. It was a song called Israel, I Love You. And I was like, oh snap, she turned a song she turned one of my tracks into a song. So long story short, when we got married and around that time, I made it my business to help push her music, So in dealing with other producers, so she used some of my tracks here and there, but dealing with like other producers and other engineers and some good experiences, some really bad experiences, I started just diving into like, how do I do this? Like how can I mix this? How can I make the beats better? How can I, have a better low end? So I had to like really educate myself on everything. And to the point where I just was like, I don't need this person. I don't need that person. But we don't have to send it to him to mix no more. How you like, which mix you like? His or mine? Mine. Let's go. Off the list. Until we narrowed it down to where we work together exclusively on everything. Not that we wouldn't work with anybody, but we had to refine everything for ourselves first before we could really,
But yeah, that makes sense.
Right. And so that's really what got me into it. So that so it really is for the passion of what we're doing, and for her music is why I'm doing the production. Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you still dabble with graffiti work every once in a while?
Yeah, I keep my drawing skills sharp. That's my living is designing, so I'm always constantly drawing. If anything, I want to get away and do music whenever I can, because I just love it, and it's like an addiction. Yeah, but yeah, I still do. To answer your question.
Okay, strictly drawing, or do you actually hit walls as well?
I haven't
when
done
necessary.
Right. I haven't done a wall in a long time, but now I do most of it on an iPad. When we was younger, we had black books.
Yeah.
So now that's my iPad, and I can like draw and get immersed in there. So, but no, I know walls, man. Maybe when I get some land, I'm determined to like cement some walls up and then paint on my own property. But I don't do it in the streets no more now, man. That's not too old for
Does
that.
no one just commission a mural for you to do or anything like that?
No.
Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah, but that was a long time ago. Like I used to do murals in Puerto. Like when I was in high school, I was doing a lot of graffiti. A lot. Like we came out in a Source magazine like 3 times with a graffiti crew. Yeah.
Okay.
And I was getting paid to do murals, and I won a competition for my high school where they got a whole new library and everything because I won an art contest for them. Yeah, and what's funny is that's why they passed me. Like I was failing. I didn't speak a lick of Spanish, and I got sent to Puerto Rico to get me off the streets.
Wow.
And I'm in the boonies. I'm talking about like dirt roads and cows, and I'm from the South Bronx.
Yeah.
So they were just they didn't know what to do with me, but I had all these skills. This kid could draw. This kid could whatever he does, he's good at it. And so they would like, let's put him in the competition, and I won it. They didn't think I was gonna win. I won it. $50K, I think, and a whole new school library and a grant.
Okay.
And then I was failing, so they were like, we can't fail him. We can't fail him. What are we going to do? That's going to look really bad, right? So what they did was they had me do a mural in the back of the school for my final project for high school, and that's how I got my diploma.
Look at you.
I dodged so
wonderful.
much. Meanwhile, everybody out here is doing these finals and these Regents exams to pass. They're dying behind it, and I'm over
like,
here
how
drawing.
many cans you need?
Right, and I'm like, give me 30. I had them get extra cans. I went home with a full supply of brand new cans by the time I was done.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, stay tuned. We've got more with Bezaleel and Zemira coming up in this block of music. Do not go anywhere. We've got a track from The Divine One and the latest from Maya as well. But let's go ahead and get into a true track from Zemira Israel. This is Serve. Do not go anywhere. More coming up. This is the Urban Suite KSYM, San Antonio College Radio. There's no art society in Dallas that you guys can.
No, really, what I do now is I work as a full-time art director for a clothing company. So like my art design skills are just being used like full time. So to do anything extra on the side, I'm like, all that time goes to what we're doing, like our album covers, our graphics for the merchandise and stuff like that. And then the rest of the day I'm paying bills. I'm using it to pay bills. Hopefully, I hope in the long term when we get to the point where I don't need to do the 9 to 5 no more, then I'll really like dive back into like the fine art side of it, painting, murals, gallery openings, stuff like that. Yeah, hopefully I'll get back into that stuff. Yes, sir. Yeah? Oh man. Yeah. You want to get a picture? You guys make it feel so welcome.
You haven't been to a radio station before.
No.
Welcome. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Very awesome.
So, which is your favorite song from the album? Did you get to listen to it yet? The whole thing?
I haven't. He has.
I love the octopus too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great combination of a little bit of everything, and that's why I kind of started with what I did. It
Right.
kind of flows with some of the other music I've heard and what you guys flows in together.
Nice.
An artist that he put around you will.
Yeah, I heard some nice tracks earlier on this morning.
I will not.
Yeah, last week.
Amazing is my favorite